Hello all YouTubers, I'm the Weather Dude. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning back in. Let's get started on our weather presentation for January 6th, 2019. Again, thank you for all your support thus far. My channel is really taking off thanks to you. As always, please consider clicking the subscribe button right there. Let's get right into it here. So the GFS model, this is the 500 millibar geopotential heights and MSLP. So what you want to look for like when if you want to see big storms, you just want to see the kind of like these dips in the pattern, and when you see like these troughs that dig in, that's what you want to look for to see big storms. Like we have a huge storm like way up by Russia there. That's probably not gonna hit us, but I will time this out. So this is right now, and then watch as we head into hour 42. What you start to see is a nice big dip in the jet stream. And we're going to watch. Maybe does this low potentially come on shore and give us some big amounts of precipitation. But we do have another trough setting up right there as well. So all things we do have to watch. And then watch. I mean, the storm all of a sudden just diminishes. It just goes into Canada. They just come on storm by storm, comes on the coast. They usually just go up back into Alaska. Some of them really don't come into the United States. But one weak storm we could watch. Maybe that sets up down here. Maybe that could push into the east. But that's very long range. We're talking about well over 200 hours away at this point. So total snowfall here. And I think this next storm that's going to come through, which I actually am going to show you on radar, could be Winter Storm Gia. Because of its coverage, it's got a lot of room for the storms to move. So if I time this out here, so here it is back in the western United States. Watch this, has hour 18, it pushes through North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and eventually through northeastern part of the country. So I showed the snowfall for the next 5 days. So I think the storm will definitely be over by then. 120. And these are the snow totals. So over in the Rockies, widespread snowfall from this. Widespread. It could be from several feet up to 55 inches, like I'm going to show you. It could be down to a couple inches, depending on your elevation. Higher elevations will have the best chance to see higher snowfall. Maybe Mississippi, Arkansas, and Oklahoma could see a little bit of snow. But that's in the next few days. That's long ranged. And that's also including ice. But look at this, from North Dakota going all the way down to the Midwest, down the Appalachian Mountains, all the way into the Northeast. We have this huge swath of about 1 to 5 inches of snow with some areas, especially in the Northeast, picking up 6 to 12 inches. So this is a very wide swath of snow. And again, one little area of snow right there. But the main swath is going to be right in the Rockies, Great Lakes, upper Midwest, and in the Northeast. So please be careful. This winter storm can be very powerful. So again, here it is for the Weather Channel. Here's a little article you can read. If you can see the link, there it is right there. So this is the weather.gov, National Weather Service snowfall totals. The best chance of 12 to 18 inches is going to be Silver Bay to Grand Marais, Minnesota. That's going to be, and then outside of that, it's 8 to 12. And then it's basically 6 to 8, and then less than a half a foot if you go outside of there. There is a little spot that could pick up 2 feet around Grand Marais, right? That little red spot. I don't know if that's just there, just because it is. I think they always see 12 to 18 inches of snow as well. That's really not going to matter. So 12 to 18 could be the top end about here. Low visibility, very windy conditions. Please watch out. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a blizzard watch or warning issued, but winter storm warnings will be the likely alert with this. So here's the winter storm warning. This is Northern California. The timing will be through early Monday morning. 1 to 3 feet of snow above 4,000 feet in elevation with local amounts up to 55 inches. And again, here's the snowfall. So a lot of these purple areas that you see here, that's basically over 3 feet. Those dark reds, that's over about 25, 30 inches. But there's a lot of these areas right down the mountain here. Donner Pass, 2 to 3 feet. Echo Pass, 1.5 to 2. Carson Pass, 2.5 to 3. Emmets Pass, 2 feet to 2.5 feet. So All these areas see at least 1.5 to 2 feet of snow at the very least. This just proves how powerful this storm could potentially be. In terms of the wind advisories, we do have about San Francisco, all the way up Sacramento, near Redding. South winds of 25 to 30, gusts to 50. Rain forecast. San Francisco, 1 to 2 inches. But here's one thing about San Francisco, and I've been there, so I can tell you this firsthand. San Francisco is, if you're familiar with it, it's a very hilly city. So it has a lot of, even in the downtown city, it's got a lot of streets, ups and downs, hills, several hundreds of feet or tens of feet. So if you get some rain, steady, heavy rain to fall, it's going to travel down those hills fast, and I mean fast. So please be careful if you're out in San Francisco, considering it's a very hilly city. But in these yellow areas, all the way, if you're not seeing snow, you're going to see rain. All those yellow areas, at least 1.5 inches of rain. And those dark green areas indicate at least 1 inch. Again, strong winds can get up to 70 to 80 miles an hour in the mountains just south of South Lake Tahoe. And here's the radar right now. And right around Fairfield, just south of there, we're seeing heavier batches of rain, but these little speckles of yellow setting up elsewhere. That's where we see those heavier rain totals. So here it is, weathermodels.com. This is from January 4th, although it is valid for the next 5 days, this snowfall. So the max amount, 55 inches, just like the National Weather Service said. But this teal area here, that's where you can pick up at least 30 inches of snow. And notice how the teal covers a lot of space here, a lot of room. But like again, once you go down those mountains, those totals are going to drop significantly. So your higher yellow elevation, the more you're going to see in the way of snow. So that's for the next 5 days. However, if we go through 198 hours, then the max total, as you can see here, is 74.2 inches. So that is a lot. If you look at the GFS model through the next 5 days right there, the totals are a little bit less according to them. Although their max total is more, sitting at 59 inches as opposed to 55. Their area of snow there's no really teal here. And GFS is just a standard American model. Euro is the more accurate model. But GFS is indicating not as much snow with this system. Anyway, please be careful. I dedicate this presentation to all the hard workers out there. Thank you so much. I'm the Weather Dude, signing off. Till next time.